Let's go Pokemon. Let's go. Last episode we beat a gym, and that's awesome. This episode, I believe we get access to our rival, who is going to work with us, and then we're going to go grind for a little while-ish. I'm definitely going to use this opportunity to get Dirt Snack, No-O, and Raz up a little bit. I actually have no idea where we need to go along the way here. But that's okay, we'll figure it out. Let's see. Am I allowed to play Pokemon Uranium since it had the takedown order? Yes. They don't really take down YouTube stuff, which is kind of weird. I mean, they might. If I get like a DMCA takedown, I will take it down eventually. But I'm kind of crossing my butts that we don't have to worry about that. It seems like Nintendo is kind of like weird about Pokemon footage and Pokemon fan games. Like, they do takedowns a little bit. But not really for Let's Plays. And honestly, I don't really see why they should be so aggressive about Pokemon takedowns and stuff. I would rather them. I mean, it feels like from a business perspective, they should be honored, and then also like, oh sweet, you know, this is great advertising for us. Like, the more they. I don't know, if I was a game development company and a bunch of people were making fan games of my game, I'd be like, all right, so we're going to sell this. Like, if it were me, I would actually probably bring on the people as kind of like a secondary thing, make the game actually good, and then sell it. But of course, you know, I guess that would kind of water down the property, and I can totally see like why it would be an issue, but at the same time, I don't know. I would rather have like the most positive community ever than a community that I make money from, because honestly it feels like I'd make more money. Yep, there we go, thought so. The Pokemon are especially hostile in this cave. They're ganging up on trainers. For your safety, we won't allow you to pass. Is that a Bright Gem badge? Huh, you must be a strong trainer. However, I still don't think I should let you go alone. Hey, why can't I get into this cave? I'm not afraid of any Pokemon. Hey. I know. Me and Dude can tackle the cave together. Isn't that right, Dude? Okay, I guess, but be careful. See you, Dude. Alright, this is actually one of my favorite parts. Okay, here we are. I'll follow you to the end, then we'll split up. I'll do my best to keep our Pokemon healed. Theo joined you, so now we get to use Theo as portable Pokemon center. Let's keep with Braille up for the time being. We got a Poison Barb. Hey! The reason Nintendo dislikes doing that is watering down the property, as you said. Brand genericization or something like that. Like, I understand kind of the point of it, but at the same time, like, I don't think it would ever get to the problem where, like, people wouldn't play Pokemon anymore. If anything, you could totally, like, hype it up a bunch and, like, throw Easter eggs all over the place. Like, I guess, yeah, it could water down the, Did I get both of them? Or is that just one of them? Oh, this is gonna hurt. It didn't hurt nearly as much as I thought it would. Like, I guess from my perspective, like, yeah, I guess it would water the property down, but at the same time, like, you could use it from a promotional standpoint so well. Oh. That was really strange. But yeah, they do go a little bit overboard with it. I absolutely agree. Let's see. Should not have used Yawn. It might work out. I don't know. But yeah, this is a great time to train up, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing, actually. I'm going to use this opportunity to get all of my Pokemon up to level 20. I know it's going to be a little bit slow, and I know I said I was going to do grinding off camera. But this seems like generally my best spot to do it. Wait, what? Roll it? What? Okay, this sucks a bit. Well, the one problem is I honestly can't tell which one of these Dunsparces is rolling out here, which is a little bit worrisome. But whatever. 13 years of childhood as Pokemon. Yeah! Interesting, it's switching targets with rollout. That's really strange. Okay, you hurt yourself in confusion. And never mind. Please don't hit me. Okay, there we go. I wonder what happens when he loses his Elitusk. Also, the selecting target screen is not great. There are definitely issues with this game. That's okay. Was that? Oh, that was mine. Okay, there we go. Let's see. You can find your first evolution for your favorite Pokemon in Comet Cave. Comet. Oh, is that the Rock Psychic? That's actually one of the other considerations I have for like a teammate. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that one. Rollout is random targeting. I didn't know that, actually. Well, that's cool. And useful. But yeah, if we check... Yep, Raz is back up to full health, so... as long as Theo's in our party, quote unquote, we will get a fair amount of experience from this. So what I'm gonna do is, if the Dunsparces show up, we're gonna just switch to Yo-Man though for this. What? Okay, that was really weird. Mainly because Dunsparces take forever to kill. And this way we can use a fighting move. Close enough, right? I think so. I don't know, hard to tell. Wow. I'm not quite used to the whole school thing. You know, school thing being a thing yet, so, I went, you know, I go from, like, hundreds of views, live, back over to, back down to, like, 30 on both sides. It's just like, viewership is hard. Streaming is hard. This is why I'm not a Twitch streamer. This is why I'm a YouTuber. Nice thing about YouTube is people still seem to be watching my videos en masse now that school started, so I'm just like, sweet, sweet business. Doggo, yeah. Oh yeah, all of my Pokemon have the dumbest of names. I am super irreverent to like everything, mainly because I suck at naming things. So instead of naming stuff something serious, I name something dumb and feel better about it. What's Scary Face useful for? Harshly reduced speed stat. Nah, let's not do that. Okay, yeah, this is much faster with you, oh man, in the party. I think it'd be okay if Raz was like a little bit higher of level, maybe, or had like one or two other moves. But I mean, we can like smash up a Dunsparce pretty damn fast. Not to mention Moxie is super handy. This will probably be a great place for training you, oh man, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that here. Okay, so let's see what's deeper in the cave. More Dunsparce? Not more Dunsparce, though a Comet is here. We actually want to catch one of those if we can. So we'll take out the Grozard at the very least. But yeah, if I can catch the Comet, that'll actually be kind of handy. Question, do we get reduced experience here? Because we're working with Theo. I don't know that one. I'd actually really like to know the answer for that. And I don't think I will. Whatever, doesn't matter too much to me. Okay, please don't kill it, please don't kill it, please don't kill it. Close enough, I'm gonna just throw a Pokeball at it and hope for the best. Do we have like a... What other types do we have? Dusk Ball. At night or in dark places. Let's try it. Won't Yawn affect both enemies? Nope, surprisingly. Whenever I see a Dusk Ball, I think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, honestly. It's a little weird. Now, if I remember right, stuff like Dusk Ball behaves like a Pokeball unless you fit the criterion. Then it's an Ultra Ball? I think that's how it works. Anyway, Comet eventually evolves into a Rock Psychic, which I might switch in for Braille. We'll see. I just needed a Water type for things. Okay. It can retract its legs into its body and appear to be an ordinary rock. Stories say they arrived on an asteroid. Would I like to give this one a name? Yes. So we're gonna call this one, What's a good rock name? Trying to think. Boulder, Pebble, Pabble. Like, I'm tempted to just name it Rock. A rock. Ignatius Fluffy. We're naming it Fluffy. There we go. Got it. Good name, Oka. Good name. Oh, come on. Do we need Surf for this? One thing I love about having a character following me around is it's really funny having them teleport to different sides of my character along the way. Always amuses me. But yes, Fluffy is the perfect name we could possibly have gone with there. I like that. I'm looking forward to using Fluffy in combat. Sorry, Shell. You have your Dunsparce. Don't feel too sassy about not getting your Pokemon named along the way. Apparently, Dunsparce is one of Shell's favorite Pokemon. I've said it before, and it always amuses me because honestly, I want to say it's like Dunsparce is one of my like absolute last choices I'd ever use. And I'm totally down with having a Dunsparce on my team this time, especially because of Fish. But then again, when I play like Pokemon on my own, I kind of just giving Theo a little bit of a workout. There we go. Dunsparce is just cute. It's not high on my list. Oh. Shell, did you know Dunsparces are the size of horses? Because they are. Which is confusing. It's really confusing. And I don't think status effects even persist after the, after Theo does recovery for us. Like, it's actually super... whenever we're in one of these situations where we've got the rival following us around and stuff. Okay, troublesome thing is Comet is that Astronite is a trait evolution. Oh. Ooh. That might be a little bit hard, come to think of it. Yeah, the problem is I don't even know if the online functionality actually works right now. So I don't even know if trading is possible. I'll have to look up to see if there's actually a way to do that. I hope so. I'm gonna be kind of sad if it turns out that we can't do I'm gonna be kind of sad if it turns out that we can't do trading for that sort of thing. Could always get Shell to trade with you. See, that doesn't matter though, because you still wouldn't be able to connect, like LAN or otherwise. The network features are completely down. Because this isn't a Game Boy game. This is a computer game on Game Maker. So it really depends on whether or not either the fans manage to patch it in, or stuff like that. One way or another, I'm fairly certain there's a couple of people on the Discord that can do Pokemon. And if that doesn't work, I'll bother somebody as part of like a video thing, being like, hey, I actually need help for this. We'll see. One way or another, though, worst comes to worst, I just live without it. I don't need to train. There might also be like a trainer or like some kind of hex editor where I could just like force the evolution or something. I don't know. There's a lot of options. I'm kind of taking the laissez-faire approach to a lot of these things, because honestly, it doesn't matter too much to me. It's just, this is just my fun game, and if I can't do the trading thing, then I can't do the trading thing, and I'll just live. I think I'm gonna go down to the next stage, because I bet the lower level has higher level Pokemon. Could be wrong. Actually, while we're here, I've got this guide right here. Let's take a look at what's in... Let's see what's in Comet Cave. If there's anything else I should probably be catching here. We've got Autonomy, Grozard, Comet, Dunsparce. There's also Fortog and Folarog. If I... No, wait, no. That's just if I'm walking around, but they're really rare. If I fish, it's Magikarp, Fortogs, and Folarogs. Okay, and room 2 is gonna have the same thing. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's actually much of a difference at all. Okay. That includes grinding. Oh, that's fine. Back to the list here, and recording it. Information up. Also, is that a brainfish? Hell yeah! What happened to the lightning guy? Let's see. Good luck catching the Grozard Evolution mini-boss. Oh, it's nice to know that there's a mini-boss. Oh, right, yeah, I just saw that, actually, come to think of it. I mean, honestly, even if I don't catch it, it doesn't really matter too much to me. It'd be cool if it actually was, like, slightly special, but it's not, and worst comes to worst, I just level up mine. It'd actually be kind of fun to level up my Grozard. Come to think of it, let's take a look at that. What level do you get at Terlard from Evolution? At level 22. So actually what I could do is just grind up my Grozard and take out the Terlard with my own Terlard. Aha! Let's see, you can check out the Uranium Discord to see if online features are up. Oh, as of now, online is up, but that could change. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that, especially because I want to get the mystery gift. But we'll do that later. Okay, is there? There's no other items there. I guess let's go down a floor. Just because. Though, honestly, I really would like to actually get my Pokemon up to level 20 across the board before I leave. Just because, I mean, we're here and we're literally carrying a free Poke Center with us. It feels like a complete waste if I don't do it that way. The only problem is it is a little bit time consuming, and I'm always just like, yeah, grinding on camera. It's the worst thing ever, and I don't like doing it. I'd rather just like always skip ahead, so the temptation is just like, yeah, let's just end the stream now and not think about it. But I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, once you fight the boss, he leaves. Figured as much. I assume that also switches us away from double battle mode. But I'm still not entirely sure if the double battle mode is cutting our experience gain. I think it is, but it could be wrong. We'll see. Let's see. Do I have any Pokemon that would suck for leveling here? Yeah, No-Oh. I don't think I'm gonna level No-Oh while I'm in this cave. I think that would actually be a pain in the butt. Like, I don't think that would be pleasant in the slightest. Because No-Oh... No-Oh would probably be kind of okay. But the problem with No-Oh is just simply not... Like, most of these enemies are ground or rock. And I don't know if I get my ass kicked, but we just wouldn't actually get a whole lot of a benefit. It wouldn't be fast, and it wouldn't be fun, and I don't want to deal with that. I'm also really curious if there's better places to grind. I know this was one of the like early game recommended ones. The other thing we could also do is just run around grinding for at least a little while. First time I played Pokemon, it was Silver. I didn't know how to progress the story, so I had a level 67 Fraugator before I ever fought my rival. Good God, man, what did you do? How did you do that? Did you just run around fighting Dittos forever? Actually, you know what? I would actually say Pokemon Silver was one of the first, I think is the only Pokemon game I ever got stuck in. Because there was definitely parts where I was just like, what do I do? Where do I go? How do I do this? It had something to do with the Team Rocket secret base, or maybe the radio station. The radio tower? I can't remember. But I totally remember running into issues with, with that game specifically. It's been a long time, though. Been a seriously long time. I kind of miss it. I never actually picked up Heart Gold or Soul Silver. Everybody in my college did. But I personally didn't get into the craze because I think I was a freshman in college. was it? I don't remember when it came out specifically. You guys could tell me. I got into Pokemon Black. Actually, weren't those released, like, stupid close together for some reason? But everybody in my college had those dumb Pokewalkers and was going around. And this is kind of when I was just getting into college and there was a gym that I could kind of use. And everybody was just all over that. It was kind of nuts. Let's see, Amnesia. What's Amnesia do? Special defense. Yeah, let's get that instead of Harden, probably. Okay, you know what? Let's just get at it. Let's just get out of here. I was considering grinding. The free Poke Center thing would be nice, but at the same time, progression is also probably better for me in the long run. I mean, honestly, once I get the EXP share, grinding becomes kind of a thing of the past. I don't have to think about anything else. Plus, I'm still probably going to get a fair amount of EXP from getting through. And not to mention, I'm better than the I'm a higher level than my rival. That's usually a good indication that I'm in a fine spot. Radio tower stunk. Also trying to find the flute to wake up the Snorlax. I will admit, though, Pokemon Silver was the first game where Team Rocket actually felt like, I'm going to say a threat. Actually, the only game, really, where Team Rocket felt like it was kind of an effective organization, which was sad because I always wanted Team Rocket to be evil. And if you did want that, definitely go read the manga. Pokemon Adventures made Team Rocket pretty damn evil and whatnot. Are they battling Team Rocket? Nah. But no, the whole radio tower getting taken over thing was actually kind of cool to me. It was super sweet. God, I remember just that, like, anticipation when I heard about Gold and Silver coming out and just, like, pretty much, like, being drip-fed information and just being, like, so neurotic about it, I guess, is the easy phrase to use. But, you know, there was definitely that just, like, gotta catch them all, like, craze in my mind, and I'd already played Pokemon, like, a billion times, which is always goofy. But, what was it? It was like Hoot Hoot and whatever. I had information. I signed up to contests to get early copies. I actually found a Japanese copy. I don't even remember where it was. North Carolina or something? I think we were visiting North Carolina because we were going to be moving there soon or something. But we found a Japanese copy there. There's something up ahead. Why don't you go and see? Okay, let's not go that way for the time being. Let's get everything else first. So, like, I found the Japanese copy, and it was just so mind-boggling that another country would get a game before us. And it just really didn't make any sense to me. And then it turned out to actually be a totally, like, well, normal thing. I just hadn't quite properly understood the Japanese markets, which I always felt kind of guilty about. Okay, you know, nah, you know what? Let's try and catch the evolved version of Grozard. I'll just, oh yeah, that would be perfect. All I would do is all I have to do is name it Dirt Snacks, and we'd be in a great spot. Because yeah, I really don't want to level my Grozard. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. That'll save me a lot of time. I was gonna be stubborn and just level Dirt Snack, but I think this'll work a fair bit better. Let me see, what other Pokemon things were there? Oh man, so the first game came out, and me and my friends all kind of gathered together to play it. I think I had it. My brother got gold, but honestly, I think the Pokemon craze never really appealed to my brother as much as it appealed to me. Let's see. But, oh, what was it? Oh, man, yeah. We got to the first gym, my friend and myself. This is the karate guy that would punch me randomly for whatever reason. But so, we were just kind of sitting around, and my friend was just idly messing around while waiting for a fight to go or something. I don't even remember. But we were just sitting around, and so, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys remember how, Game Boys had, you know, batteries that were, you know, you generally plug them in. But, well, no, you'd switch out your batteries and stuff. But you could also, like, plug your Game Boy in and just have it attached to a wall outlet and stuff like that. And so what happened was he was just idly messing around with the power cord. It wasn't plugged into the wall, but he was just messing around with it, and he decided to plug it into the bottom of his Game Boy Color, because you know that's as far as the hardware will allow you, I guess. Plugged it into the bottom, wasn't plugged into the wall. Shuts his entire thing off because apparently that interrupted your battery flow and stuff. But it just shut his game off, reset him to the very beginning. We had just beaten the first gym. We were racing. It was a thing, and he was so mad. He actually tried to convince me, because we were both playing silver version and picked the same starter. He actually was trying to convince me to give my copy to him, so we wouldn't have to start over from the beginning. I didn't go for it, obviously, because I'm not stupid. But that was oh shit! I should have saved my dusk ball. I wonder if I could actually go back and buy another one. Probably not. I don't know. I felt bad for him, but not that bad. And then I went back to playing Pokemon. I think I went home by that point because he was inconsolable. Or furious. Probably a bit of both. It was still kind of a good time from my perspective. I don't know, I loved Pokemon back then. Ruby and Sapphire definitely kind of tempered it for me. Like, it was awesome being, you know, the first game on a Game Boy Advance, but it was such a slow experience comparatively. So that was a little bit rough, I think. I don't know. Let's see. What should I do? I want to keep going through here. I think I'm going to switch Raz out at this point. Let somebody else get levels. I think at this point, Raz is comparatively a high level here. Let's see. Oh, did you hear that? No, it must have been my imagination. Here we go. Okay, Pokemon. So we got Fish. We've got Dirt Snack. No, yeah. Sadly, No is probably just going to have to live with it. Doggo can level up pretty easily, too. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to hurt these guys. What's Rock on Rock do? I have no idea. Defense Girl. We're just gonna roll at them. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, right. They're pre-psychic type, so of course they'd be able to use Confusion. I was wondering about that. Like the Carnival thing from Emerald. I never played Emerald. I heard Emerald fixed a lot of the problems that Emerald fixed a ton of the problems that were presented in Sapphire and Ruby, but after playing through Crystal once or twice, I just really never got into the I just really never got back into it. It just didn't appeal anymore to play like the third version, because it was kind of frustrating. You know, they'd release, you know, effectively the 1.0 version, and then come out with the 1.5 version slightly later, and that was always really annoying to me. Because I hated that. I hated having to buy another $40 game, especially because, like, my parents were pretty anti-buying video games and stuff. my parents were the kind of people that would say, like, you know, why, how was it? Like, why do you need to buy this new game when you already have all these other games that, you know, you haven't played enough? I don't know. My parents were one of those where it's like, even if you've beaten a game, you should keep playing it. You know, they're kind of in the... I mean, Monopoly. Like, you know how Monopoly is, like, infinitely repeatable? Well, not repeatable, replayable-ish. That's kind of how, like, my parents were still, from, like, the perspective of things. So, like, I'd beaten Mega Man, I'd beaten, Red Alert, and those were the only two games for the first 4 years of my gaming experience. Apart from, like, weird freeware, shareware demos that, like, really didn't go too far. And then, it wasn't until Chex Quest came out that we actually got another, like, another actual game. And that was always such a annoying thing for me. And, like, they slowly, or my mother did. My dad was always kind of, like, okay with video games and stuff. But my mother slowly kind of got used to the idea of buying new games. But even when I was starting YouTube and stuff, she's like, you should just play all those old games you have. And I'm like, I can't. And I also don't want to. Oh, man. It was a weird conversation realizing that she didn't realize the merit of, like, playing a new game. And that always just boggled my mind. So weird. I didn't mind too much, but it was just like getting my head around that was just like, thing. The one thing I don't like about the whole fish combo is that initial defense curl, while totally necessary, sucks so much from a like a speed perspective. I guess I could just turn off the I could just turn off the battle animations. That'd probably switch it around. It would speed things up a ton. Really, probably should do it. Is this game worth buying? It's totally free. The only problem is finding a download spot for it. However, I do think it is worth picking up if you can get your hands on it. Because it is... Nintendo is mean. Shut down the server. But it works out for me. I don't know. I have a good time with it. It's probably one of the better Pokemon games I've ever played. I'd put it behind Black and White too, but definitely above X and Y in my opinion. X and Y did definitely do some good things. It made EV training real easy. But at the same time, like, it just wasn't engaging. None of the Pokemon types really stuck out to me, and the gyms were boring. I also, honestly, personally hate the Mega Evolution system in this game. I feel like it's a... Just give us a 4th evolution level. Don't give us, like, this weird mid-battle transformation nonsense. That's always just strange to me. It feels wrong. Like I said, I was going to get everybody up to level 20, but I think that's going to have to do. So let's do a Pokemon, Yo-Man, switch. I think he's probably the best one. Either that or Raz. Yeah, let's do Raz, I think. Let's see, did I ever play Pokemon Diamond or Pearl? Yeah, I played Pokemon Diamond. Honestly, I really liked Diamond. It's just been so long, so I don't remember it as well as X and Y. Diamond was good. Diamond definitely had some, like, really nice locations. I think Diamond was the first one where they really had, like, nice-looking weather effects. Sapphire kind of had weather effects, and it was, like, kind of in there, but, like, Diamond and Pearl for a pixel game was, like, really pretty. I liked that. Plus, the environments were really interesting. The main one I remember was the, I really remember the town that always had ash falling on it. I always thought that was really cool. Why does everyone forget Platinum? Because it took long to come out. Like, it took a while for it to come out, so a lot of people didn't get into it. Whereas, like, Emerald, I think, came a little bit faster. Let's see. Do I think the Pokemon anime will finally let Ash grow to age 11 with this love interest? I didn't realize, he had a love interest that actually was a legit one, as opposed to just, like, this kind of random girl. However, I personally hate everything about the cartoon and have no interest in whether or not Ash Ketchum will finally hit puberty. That tremor was nothing. We finally made it to the end. Bye, Theo. Oh shit, it's just straight up me for this one. Well, I saved right before this, so I guess this will be interesting. And that was a broken animation, but whatever. Hi. Wild Terlard appeared. This is cool. Oh, that second head looks dumb. The one staring straight up at us. Stay strong for Clarence. Stay strong for Mother. Or stay strong for Mother, Clarence. That is totally the impression I'm getting from this. Okay, so he's not weak to water, but this is going to be a bit of a rough patch. But no, the reason why I hate the Pokemon cartoon is A, because it's kind of drivel, but it's also, like, vastly inferior to Pokemon, Pokemon Adventures. Like, if you want to see good Pokemon, like, writing and whatnot, ooh, Magnitude 8 is going to be rough. If you want to see good Pokemon writing or whatever, please do yourself a favor and read Pokemon Adventures. That shit is very good. I'll switch to Fish for this. Because, like, I don't remember where it is necessarily, but they literally, like, blow up a town, which is nuts. And, like, Team Rocket is evil. They actually, like, mind control people to do legit bad things. People get killed. Pokemon get cut in half, and you're like, duh. Like, kind of catches you off guard. And then it's awesome. Okay. So the one shitty part about this is we still got to get him down some more. Let's see. Would you want them to redo the whole series, but this time use red? Yes. Abso-freaking-lutely. Oh, crap, it's back awake. Well, that's fine. Before it kills Dunsparce, we can just yawn at it. I hope. Or... okay, don't take me out, let me yawn, let me yawn. Ah, good, it's growling, perfect. We might actually catch ourselves a Terlard here. Which would be great, because I would very much like to have that instead of trying to level my Grozard. Okay, I'm gonna just start hucking Pokeballs at it. If I get lucky, we get lucky, and if I don't get lucky, well, then we start throwing the Great Balls. Figured as much. And it's asleep. Okay, I'm gonna throw a Great Balls while it's asleep. Probably. But yeah, no, I love everything about Pokemon Adventures. I thought it... almost at it. I thought it was really, really well done. And really interesting, honestly. Might actually use a Super Potion to keep Fish up. Or we could try and redo. Let's see, I forget Red's adventures in the comics. Does he actually grow within the series? I think he gets older, yeah. And we got Terlard. Yes! Alright. So now we don't have to waste all of our time leveling up Dirtsnack. Terlard's two heads have completely independent brains and are prone to argument. That they ever managed to coordinate at all is a miracle. Would I like to give a nickname to Terlard? Yes. Dirtsnacks. Yeah! That saves me some time and effort. And see you later, Theo. Oh, wait, we've still got Cave? Oh, we got this guy. Huh, you there. What happened to all the Pokemon that were going berserk? They calmed down. What? You fought a Terlard. Those are really dangerous. Huh. That may have been the problem. When a Terlard's two heads fight with each other, it riles up other Pokemon in the area. Thanks for bringing peace to the cave again. Now we trainers can get through without fear. And bam. But yeah, no. I don't necessarily remember if Red ages in the manga, but he's at least not a complete shit show. Like he hides on a mountain for a year to avoid, was it Team Rocket or something? Like, it was actually like a pretty good reason if I remember why he was hiding there. And definitely had reasons for like being there. Okay, apparently there's a cool trainer Indiana in there. I have no idea where she'd be. The fossil room? Oh, do we have to surf there? Let me figure out where the hell the fossil room is. Okay, fossil room. Immediately to your right. Oh. I see. We gotta come back later with surf, and that's why her Pokemon are weirdly high level. Like in their 30s. That makes sense. Okay, Route 5. What do we got here? As part of the route system in West Tandor that connects Burrell Town, Roshoff Town, and Amtree Town. Route 5 is the main route connecting West Tandor, East Tandor. Okay. Wow, it's actually really small. Let's see. What kind of Pokemon do we have here? Mareep, Bashan, Kostra. Haven't seen that before. Trickwee, which is, I believe that's the electric bug. Avaden, and another Kinet monk, and some trainers. Okay, so what do we got for Kostra? It's Poison Psychic. Not bad. Evolves into Tropint, which kind of looks like Birdo. Poison Psychic. I think I'll pass, honestly. Apparently there is a nuclear variant of it, though. Really? Oh yeah, there's a nuclear version. Okay, so... Oh, I see. The Aviden is just Burby's evolution, and then nothing else particularly useful. Okay, well, that's fine. Guess let's just fight stuff as we go along. It's Bashan. I guess actually Bashan would be like a legitimate problem for Doggo. I mean, I'll probably just be able to... okay, this might be a little bit harder than I thought. Then again, these guys are up to level 17, so... Go figure. Worst comes to worst, I just whip out my own Bashan and just kick ass. We'll see. But yeah, just about Red and whatever. I really hated the fact that the Pokemon... Was it Pokemon Origins or something? That, like, cartoon... it was pretty good, but it was all about Mega Evolutions, which I hated. And it also kind of, like, super succinctly did, kind of the Pokemon adventures and, like, skipped all of the good bits for, like, a couple of the plot points, which always made me a little bit sad. But, let's just go this way and see if I can go to a town and rest and get Dirt Snacks. Yep, looks like we're in Rochaft Town. Whose Pokemon is this? Oh, wish you told me what kind of Pokemon that was. Did you know Tandor was formed by two volcanoes? Both are dormant now, but the regional championship takes place over one of them. Neat. I lived in Rochaft Town since I was a little girl. The mountains are rough to live in. True, but I'm hale and hearty as any young lass. Funny. Okay. Let's see. These gyms or battles in the game aren't difficult until you reach the water gym. Okay, so let's rest. Let's go switch out Dirt Snack for Dirt Snacks. And go from there. I might switch around the Dirt Snack combo eventually. There we go. Have an item, and we're good. Okay, so now we have a level 22 Dirt Snacks with little to no effort. Awesome. Let's see, Mega Evolution was only part of the last episode. With the battle. Yeah. But, like, Pokemon Origins really did actually do a lot of things well. I actually really like the fact that it showed Brock pulling out a lower-level Pokemon set to match the trainer he's up against. I thought that was really well done and really clever. Just because, I don't know, it added a lot to, it added a lot to making the universe interesting, I guess, in my opinion. I don't know. Why does no one remember Pokemon Mystery Dungeons? There were a lot of them. I think it's because they were kind of bland. Like, they're kind of interesting pseudo-roguelikes, and I'd love to play one someday. I just haven't gotten around to it. Mainly because they do take a while. And they did suffer from some kind of weird design choices that were hard to get into. I know Shell specifically wanted to play one at some point. Let's buy a ton of Great Balls. Like 9. 9 seems like a good idea. Buy 7 Super Potions. How's the rest? How many antidotes do I have? Try to have 10 of everything. I don't know why. It just seems weirdly appropriate. Let's see. Probably not Repel. We've already got an Escape Rope. I'm surprised there's no other, Healy things. Alright, whatever. That's enough. Yeah, I should actually play through, like, one of the mystery dungeons. Probably the, Explorers of the Sky or the Time one. I don't even remember. It's been a while. So have I run into a nuclear Pokemon yet? Nope. Probably won't for quite a while. So when I was young, I lived in the big city, and now I live, like, living here in the quiet countryside. Alright, and, oh, I'm getting the worst crick in my neck, which is probably, means it's a great stopping point. So let's call it here.